What's up, everybody, and welcome back. I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers, bringing you guys your daily hail forecast, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, American Contractor, and Atlas. You guys can check them out, as always, in the description to this video. They are linked there. We had a 4-star map this weekend over St. Louis, of all places. You guys did get some hail, so we're going to talk about that, as well as a 3-star map that we got in Oklahoma as well. Going over all of our recaps and then getting into a Mississippi Valley risk for you guys today. Yes, Missouri, you guys are back in it. Should be southern Missouri, so we'll talk about it. But we've got more to expect through this afternoon and evening, and then we're into the Ohio Valley and Tennessee Valleys for tomorrow, where we could see all risks on the table. So we're going to talk about our weather in a second. First, before we get into any of that, check us out at the Atlas AllStars Stadium Tour, guys. If you guys are in or around the Denver area, or if you're planning to travel in there anytime in the next few days, this is going to be on the 18th, so we're going to be there this week. Go ahead and check us out. You guys can go to atlasroofing.com/events if you guys want to register for that. Derek's going to be a keynote speaker, so he'll have lots of good weather info for you guys at this show. And we have prizes and giveaways. Who doesn't love that? So come see us at the Atlas AllStars Stadium Tour. And again, just as a reminder, if you can't make this one, no worries. We're going to be all over the country this summer, all the way through the middle of August. So plenty of opportunities to come out and say hello to our Hail Trace crew. Then getting into our hailstorm highlights from this weekend. We're going to start out with a 3-star. This was on Friday through Oklahoma. We did get a few cells that really got going. One particularly near Kingfisher and the Okarche area that dropped very large hail. Got baseballs over Okarche, 3-inch hail just south of Loyal. And then moving up to the Tonkawa and Ponca City area, we got large hail there as well, 2 to 2.5 inches with those swaths. So all in all that hail, not a ton fell, but it fell in enough populated areas that over 22,000 homes were impacted by that. Max hail size was a little more rural, 3 inches with that, but overall, Ponca City, Tonkawa, and Okarche were all hit, so you guys can go ahead and check that map out. If you're new to our products, you can go ahead and scan that QR code up above me or click the link in our description to sign up or get a demo. And if you're already a Hail Trace subscriber, you know where to find it. That's the map name next to me. You guys can go search that. Then for our 4-star, if you guys are in St. Louis, you sure had an active Saturday. Now we did see some more storm coverage. One storm going through St. Charles and Florissant area, one just north of Chesterfield, and then Valley Park as well. O'Fallon saw some severe hail. Lots of quarters to $half to go around, but particularly with that St. Charles swath, we still saw some large hail. 3 inches was the max size with that, and over 93,000 homes impacted with that series of storms with St. Louis area on Saturday. So lots to go around, lots of large hail. Map name is St. Charles, Overland, Fenton, Missouri hail, and you guys can go ahead and check that out as well if you want to see that 4-star. Now getting into our weather for this week. Take a look at the jet stream, you guys. It's way north. We're sitting in a major ridge here through the central U.S. That just means most of the storms that are going to happen this week are going to be started by heat instead of any major forcing from a trough. So that's kind of what we're dealing with today. And then into tomorrow, we will have a little disturbance coming off of this eastern low here, making its way through the Mississippi Valley, through the Tennessee valleys. That could help us get some more organized storms into tomorrow before it starts to kind of pivot, moving out of the way. And then here we are by Wednesday. We've got one trough in the Pacific Northwest, hasn't made its way on shore yet. Another up in Canada that could potentially spark some storms up for the northern areas, Minnesota, the Dakotas, Wisconsin. We're going to have to watch that into the later part of the week. And then we have this last trough that's going to continue to push those little shortwave baby troughs off of it. And that'll be where we'll see the remnants of our storm risks is coming off of that for Wednesday, as well as the rest of us with just those heat storms that are going to continue through the rest of the week. So again, we're watching this for Thursday, but that's the most interesting large-scale system that we'll see for the next few days. Otherwise, it's just hot and quiet. So for current conditions right now, what we're watching is Missouri, Mississippi Valley. We've got this system of storms that's kind of tracking up to the northeast, and as it moves into this area of clearing, we'll see more instability, see a chance for these storms to develop and potentially produce some severe hail, as well as some high winds today. Then it's going to shift off to the east for tomorrow, and we'll talk more about that. But again, 81 degrees in Atlanta, 81 in Dallas, plenty hot for a lot of us down south, plenty humid as well. Here's our muggy cast for today by 2 p.m. around your lunch hour, as well as around when storms are going to be initiating. We've got very humid conditions across a lot of the region here, Nashville, all the way through the Gulf Coast. We're pretty humid, and those deep greens just means it feels real sticky outside. It's going to continue into this afternoon. Here we are by 6 p.m. That's when storms tend to really get rolling, and we're not seeing that humidity go anywhere, so it'll help continue to fuel those storms. It's kind of what you get this time of year with the summer, get that Gulf air moving up inland, helping us out with instability, and we're staying pretty consistent with today's setup with all of that. So looking at all that together here on our future radar, we're going to have these storms continue up to the northeast, out of Oklahoma into the Springfield area by around 2 p.m. We're watching these isolated cells. That's where our initial hail chance will come from. Then as it travels up the 44 corridor, now we're seeing a little bit more clustering happening with the storm system. So now we got that wind in play along the 44 corridor through like Rolla, making its way out of Springfield. And again, some hail possible out ahead of that where we're still staying isolated. So it tracks up, moving through the 44, and then we'll start to see more storms developing through Tennessee, through parts of Missouri and the Kentucky border here. Could see a couple isolated hailers coming out of those storms this evening before that finally makes its way fully off to the north and east, and we'll see it start to re-intensify for tomorrow morning's storms. But for now, here's what we have for our hail forecast for the next 24 hours. That area where we're seeing those isolated cells with that system tracking through, that's where we could see some $quarter to $half size stones. I'm thinking it's going to stay pretty isolated. Again, remember guys, we don't have that large scale forcing from any major troughs. And it's also pretty hot through the area, so there's going to be a lot of melting going on. So $quarters to $half through the southern part of Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee. If you guys are in Paducah or Springfield, low end chance for you guys to potentially see some severe hail with that system tracking through. Then wind-wise, we're going to see a little bit more with, again, the overall system that's tracking through all the way down into parts of Tennessee and a bigger chunk of northern Arkansas. So Springfield, Paducah, now Memphis, you guys are in it as well. Still staying scattered, but better chance for wind today, I think, than hail. Then no chance for tornadoes today. We're watching for tomorrow, but can you roof? How about that? If you guys are up through Missouri, I'm sure you got an answer in mind right now based on that forecast. We're going to see some severe weather rolling through this afternoon and evening. But parts of Texas and parts of the mid-Atlantic are going to see some issues with rain showers through today and this evening. There we are by 6 p.m. through like the Roanoke area. Could see some showers through there. We got some through Missouri. And then South Texas as well. It's going to have some rumbling storms through this afternoon and evening, and could potentially see some issues with roofing with all of that. Warm, but not really windy. Just got that rain issue as that tracks through. So watching that for today's roofing forecast. Then into tomorrow, we got more instability building up through the Tennessee Valley into parts of the Ohio Valley by around 2 p.m. We're going to have that system swinging through as that builds up, so we could potentially see more hail with that, and then that system's going to work away at anything we do have instability-wise through the region. So this is what that's going to look like here as that first system tracks east. It's making its way into the Knoxville area with some general storms by Tuesday morning. And then we have this system working its way in behind it, making its way through Louisville by around 2 p.m. with some wind and hail chances, and then through Lexington as well with the same by around 4 p.m. And now we have a band of storms developing as well through parts of North Carolina, through the Greenville area, down into Atlanta. So we'll have lots of storm coverage tomorrow. It's going to be pretty scattered, but plenty of areas still in the risk with a couple of rounds of storms making their way through. So we got that first wave moving through North Carolina, and then the second wave making its way through into the overnight hours. And we'll see severe chances, all of them, on the table with both of those. So for our hail forecast into tomorrow, quarters to $50 anywhere from Arkansas all the way into the coastal Carolinas, quarters to $50 from Memphis, Birmingham, Nashville, all the way out east into central Virginia. Knoxville right now has the best chance to see severe hail with those tail end Charlies coming off of that system. So ping pong to golf ball size anywhere from Kentucky into Tennessee into North Carolina and Virginia. And again, best chance right now is going to be for eastern Tennessee and southeastern Kentucky to see some severe hail for tomorrow. For wind, it's going to be pretty much the same area, honestly, with that system tracking through and then that first wave as well. We got scattered wind chances across the board. Only real difference here is now we have Roanoke as well as Knoxville in the moderate to see strong winds, maybe some gusts up to 60. That'll blow some stuff around tomorrow with that complex tracking through the region. The rest of us are going to stay in the low end for wind with any isolated storms that track through. Then we got our tornado forecast for tomorrow, and then we'll also have a canvassing forecast for you guys, so stick around after this. But for our tornado forecast, it's really going to be, again, where we have that chance for largest hail, where you have the most instability, where we have some rotation in the atmosphere. Hail and tornadoes are kind of partners a lot of the time with supercell storms. And so we're seeing that through eastern Kentucky, through parts of western Virginia, and into Tennessee for our storm risk for tomorrow. Low end chance across the board, but there is a chance that we could see some rotating storms capable of producing tornadoes. So that's what we're watching for the next 48 hours. Now we're going to bring it back a little bit to some of our friends down in Texas and Colorado, see what it's going to look like if you're trying to go door to door today and tomorrow. We talked a little bit about those scattered storms happening through Texas, and that's what we've got here for tomorrow through Houston. Anywhere from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. has a chance to see some precip. So bring that rain jacket, bring that umbrella with you guys if you're heading out and about. But it should stay nice and warm at least. 82 is our high by around 2 p.m. So pretty nice for you guys in Houston temperature-wise, just a little drizzly throughout the day. Then for Denver, kind of the opposite here. We do still have some rain chances on the board, but beautiful weather, mid-70s through most of the day, and we're much lower on our rain chances for tomorrow. So 10 to 12 looks like it might be the best time to get out and about, sunny skies as well as temperatures warming up, and then we'll see more rain chances moving in by the end of the day, so watch out for that if you guys are in the Denver metro area working on those 4 stars from last week. So that's what we have for today and for tomorrow. We'll update you guys into the Ohio Valley for tomorrow's risk. If you guys want to stay tuned to that, you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Hit See First on Facebook so you never miss a live video. Smash that subscribe button everywhere else. And if you want to get in contact with us, you can call us at 855-334-4245. Email us at info@hailtrace.com. Check out hailtrace.com for more details. Or go ahead and scan that QR code up above me and click the link in our description if you guys want to get a demo of our products. We map every storm live, so it's a great way to stay up to date on where severe weather is happening. We do hail, wind, tornadoes, hurricanes, so you guys will know what's up across the nation as severe weather is occurring. So go ahead and get in contact with us, check out our products, and we'll keep you up to date as we always do on our severe weather risks as the week goes on. But for now, I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers. Thanks for watching.